Let me in! Let me in! Claim the power of Garlemald. Fools. Power outside your own cannot be trusted. You had no hope of defeating me. Goku? 7 chakra swells within me. Soon it will open. When it does, the Empire will burn. The power of Magitech, the power of Garlemald. They're nothing. Ala Mhigo fell to these? Ah, brother, you are too late. But perhaps that is best. I have just attended our Garlean guests. I wanted us to be alone. Eric was right. This is the place you have come. Our chakra beat as drums. Do you not feel it, brother? Living in constant fear of death, struggling to stay warm enough to sleep, eating crumbs to fight hunger. Garlemald took everything from Ala Mhigo. They left us nothing, not even our pride. Look to the Craven teacher. He is proof of the truth I speak. I will reclaim it, all of it, but I need great power to do so. That power rests in the 7th chakra. I made you a promise. I have not forgotten. 5th and final piece. It is yours to claim, but only if you defeat me. Told you when we first met. When monks seek sacred ground, there we train. That is how the chakra are opened. Teacher told me himself, this is where the 7th chakra opens. This is my sacred battleground, the ground of battle between you and me. Your strength has peaked. Through it, mine will grow. Do not despair. Your death will have purpose. It will be for Ala Mhigo. Rejoice, brother. You shall die a martyr. Okay. Okay, now that we've gotten rid of all the attendees, ready to go one-on-one, man? that last little bit of... There you go. So close. Why? Why will you not yield your power? For the greater good. Or greater good, maybe. Stay back. This power is mine. The others of Eorzea are suffering. Ignore our suffering. Why should I care for their lives? Why should I care for yours? I must have that power. I must protect my people. Archon. That power. Sorry for blinding everyone. That light. Never have I seen any like it. Is this the opening of the 7th chakra? Fascinating. Simply fascinating. You have no mind for study, but your gift for fieldwork is extraordinary indeed. Why? Why did you strike me? Silence, you bloody fool. You oaf. You idiot. Strike you 1,000 times more if it did not pain my hand so. Next time I shall bring a stick. Bugger opening your infernal chakra and open your bloody ears for once. Sid Garland of the Ironworks that bear his name once wrote that these Silvertear Falls lie at the center of our world. Our world is round and we live on its surface. Even you should see then that he did not speak of a center in the physical sense. I am no astrologian, nor a biologist, but I have studied enough of the various sciences to say this. The vital energy of Hydaelyn, that which is called ether, is one and the same as the life force in which you monks believe. As the center of our world, these Silvertear Falls are connected to what you call chakra in an inextricably profound way. We all share in the same existence. We are neither separate nor distinct from the world. Our energy and its energy are one. At times, the energy may wreak havoc and destruction, but it plays a far grander and more significant role. To bring forth life. As part of this world, you must endeavor to do the same. You sought only to gain power by force. In that, you're no different than the very Garleans you seek to destroy. Is this what you truly wish to be? You speak pretty words, but you speak them to our people, to every soul who has suffered. To children with empty bellies, to wives made widows. I would. To every last soul among them. Even if they fail to grasp their meaning as you do now, I would and will speak those words until they are understood. Long have I studied the history of this realm's wars. If there is aught I have learned, it is that there is no future for Eorzea should your people struggle and vie for power without considering the consequences of their doing so. great power comes great responsibility. To seize the former and deny the latter is to beget despair. Didn't call this guy becoming Uncle Ben, but okay. The duty we owe to one another, and to this world as part of it, is to use what power we possess to deliver a future full of life, not death. Can you truly not see the right in this? You've done the realm, indeed the world, a great service, Archon. As a scholar, as a teacher, as an Alamegan, as a man, I offer you my deepest thanks. Where do I have to go to now to finish it off? It's the turn-in? Please, let this be the turn-in. Not long ago, I spoke with a man, an Alamegan. He too was of the Resistance. He asked me a simple question. Why do I fight? I did not hesitate. I did not think. The word came of its own will. Revenge. He said revenge is in all our hearts. That is the most common of reasons, the easiest, and the most dangerous. I did not think on it then. Perhaps now I should. I thought of nothing else, but you thought of me, brother. You and the teacher. For that I thank you both. Why aren't you wearing a shirt? Oh, you're giving me your shirt, aren't you? I made a promise. I will keep it. The fifth piece is yours. It is meant for you. For one whose seventh chakra is open. Al Amigo fought to protect itself. To protect all Eorzea from the Empire. Yet we are despised, ignored. Worse, we are forgotten. Even so, the teacher preached peace. For a long time, I did not understand. I hated him for it. Alamegans are a proud people. This pride is strong in me, and in the teacher, as it was in his son. He fought in the Resistance, yet it cost him his life. He, too, cursed his father for being a coward. I wish I could speak to him. I wish to tell him this is not so. Farewell, brother. May Rhalgr watch over you. This concludes the monk's quest for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest before the dawn. We are nowhere near that. Once you have done so, the next monk quest will be available from Eric. Hold on. Oh, am I gonna get the ability to dye clothing now? I want to put on new gear, but also I want to be able to put my glamour back on, so we're gonna get back into Revenant's Toll first. There we go. Now, those are 5. That is, if you care, this is what the Monk 50 here looks like. Basically what Wittergalt was wearing. Let's see. Oh, I can't do that while mounted. I also am not going to be able to. The only real difference is the color of it. It is a brighter yellow. So, also I need to dismount in order to reapply the glamour set. There. This is new. Are you in here? Yep, you're in here. Well, if it is an Archon, just the adventurer I was hoping to see. You know the blacksmith, Eganolf? He's quite an accomplished craftsman. In fact, anyone who's had dealings with Arena is sure to have come across his creations. It's always been a pleasure to have him as a regular here at the Seventh Heaven, but he's been quite irritable of late, practically drowning in his cups besides. I fear his recent work, or perhaps the lack thereof, may have something to do with it. This may seem but a trifling matter to someone who's traveled to yourself, but it would mean so much to me if you would speak with him. I can think of no one better to offer him a word or 3 of encouragement. Nope, still no. In case you were wondering, it's not on level 50. It is at some point after that. Probably on beating 2.0, but... Can't you see I'm thinking, lad? Off with ye, hm? Alice sent you, did she? I suppose she just happened to mention me contract with Verena, eh? Thought she'd be satisfied with me vintage gear. There was a time it practically flew off the shelves, bringing in ventures with tomestones by the bucket. But now... Damn divas are a fickle lot. And apparently none of y'all can be caught dead in me stuff no more. Now I've got Raina jumping down me throat, clamoring for summit new. Some of the realm ain't heretofore seen. One expects too bloody much, I tell ye. But if I don't fill me contract, she'll have thugs fitting me feet for lead boots. If only I pissed out bright ideas each dawn like I did me ale. Hold your horse, birds. I know you from somewhere. You're one of them adventurers with sort of the bloody relic armor movement way back when, ain't ye? As I live and breathe. Tried as I might, and holy hells did I try. Wasn't quite able to recreate them masterworks. There's something about them, certain quality even the great Iganolf weren't going to match. Suppose one never truly can rival classics, eh? Ah, Alice, you sly shrew. That's why you sent this one. You wanted it to remind me of the old days when armorcraft was about the armor and naught else. Somewhere along the way, I reckon I got caught up in the hurly-burly and lost me way. You know, I reckon it's high time I got back to basics. Focus more on who'll be wearing me gear than the pretty tale on that Miqo'te selling me the parts. Might be then I can come up with something what'll satisfy old Rowena. Cheers, lad. It's kind of you to stop by. And while you're here, how about I fix up your own set of relic gear? My assistant Kakalan here can augment each and every piece. Of course, that's assuming you can bring him the proper parts. I ain't running a charity. Don't go forgetting your gear neither. You can trade with Kakalan. After obtaining the appropriate augmentation item, you can exchange it along with artifact armor for its augmented artifact gear, which, unlike regular artifact gear, can be dyed any color of your choice. Please note that the augmentation item required will vary depending on the artifact armor you wish to exchange. So, let's go. Artifact equipment. Any friend of Iganolf is more than welcome here. How might I help you? Huh. How do you get those? Well, that explains why I just unlocked it. Slightly improved version of the 45 gear. What's this? Apparently you can just obtain more of this? Okay. I have like no recollection of ever doing this before.